Do you know your neighbors? Do you understand their language? The anonymity of the big city and the gossip in the village are poison for our coexistence. If you are looking for a place to live, then you choose one where you love the country and its people, do you? Or do you say, oh yes, in my home country, everyone should do what I don't like and speak a language I don't understand, so that I can argue all the time because of misunderstandings. Nobody wants that. And yet, it's becoming more and more like that in this world. Are you happy with the policy on foreigners? Or do you have the feeling that there's a clash of cultures going on? The truth is that locals and immigrants are being played off against each other. The argument of accepting refugees out of charity is pure hypocrisy. Immigrants and those who oppose them are actually in the same boat. Immigration is only permitted so that unemployment can continue. If fewer children are born than old people die, there will inevitably be full employment. And then, suddenly, employees have more power than employers. That means higher wages and better working conditions. But of course, that puts pressure on profits, and the richest investors in the world don't want that at all. They would rather see hunger and war, displacement, exploitation and pollution, so that modern human trafficking can continue to provide a supply of unemployed people fighting over what little prosperity there is. Employers and the state benefit from this. Employers can pay lower wages because there is always someone who needs it more. The state makes more money because more people in the country means more tax revenue. The corporations don't give a damn about peaceful civil society. They are in thrall to their shareholders, and they want their dividends to increase every year. Otherwise, they will sell their shares. After working on the stock exchange, I could understand the wishes of analysts and stock market traders. We prefer young, male, poor, stupid, and culturally diverse immigrants. They should be young so that they can work for a long time. They should be male so that they don't get children. They should be poor so that they accept low wages. They should be stupid so that they don't know their labor rights. And they should be culturally different so that they don't get on with the locals and set up works councils together. And the best thing for employers is when immigrants are actually skilled workers, but their qualifications are not recognized. Jackpot! Build an expensive product and get a pittance. This margin makes every dividend worth its weight in gold. Now look at who survives the dangerous journey to the industrialized nations. Anyone who wants to tell me that they are so social if they are pro-immigration, I say, you are a capitalist. Who pays for unemployment insurance? Who pays taxes on wages and contributions to our insurances for health, long-term care and pension? That's right, it's the workers, regardless of whether they are nationals or foreigners. The very people who suffer from low wages and high non-wage labor costs. They cannot automate. They cannot relocate to poorer countries. They have no leverage to withdraw their savings from this country to a tax haven and thus cause a national bankruptcy. Stop allowing yourselves to be set against each other. Please. And then there are the racists among us. Put the border fences up and let everyone keep to themselves. Only money and goods have freedom of movement. The best thing is that everyone within the borders looks the same and nobody understands the other language. That only leads to war, misunderstandings and violence, especially if someone gets megalomaniac and wants to conquer land. Borders are really important to show when you can't go any further. But borders are pointless if your dead grandfather is still dictating them to you. If you want to finally live in peace with your neighbors and the peoples of this world, take a look at the suggestions for a peaceful global integration policy in the next video, or in the volume Integration from the non-fiction book Handover of Power, and especially in the novel Life in the New World. Let's be together and not be divided.